So I have a Celtic cross. I was starting this, but then my dog started barking, and I had to look at my cameras, and I lost it. So what we have is the situation is the Five of Swords. Bullying, fighting, jealous. And crossing, we have the Chariot. So someone had to leave. Someone had to run. Now we have the Page of Wands. You want to take an action, but you don't know which way to go. So, wands are actions. What action you took, which I'll find out and clarify it, led you to the Ten of Pentacles. But that was a recent past. Near future, the Devil. Sorry, guys. The Devil. Okay, so the Page of Wands is clarified with the Knight of Swords. You were driven to succeed. Ambitious. You had that ambition, you had that hustle, you had that hustle mode, which brought you to the Ten of Pentacles. But that was in the recent past. Possible outcome is the Devil. What happened? What happened? High Priestess. Why the Devil? There's way too many cards. Oh, okay. Because you were left out in the cold. Left out in the cold. You didn't want to move. You didn't want to go to calmer water. It was kind of like, all of a sudden, it was like one of those moments like, what the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? You felt like you had unfinished business, but you were left out in the cold with the Devil. You were waiting. You were waiting for your hard work to pay off. But somebody just gave you a what the hell is going on moment. But you still worked. You're holding on. You're holding on. And then you had a release. The Tower came smashing down. Smashing down. You were blindsided by something. Someone, job. You were blindsided. And you don't want to let go. Because you just couldn't understand. Couldn't understand. What the hell? One day we cool. The next day we're not. Like, so you took a leap of faith after having the Six of Wands in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. Near future. Six of Wands in the reverse. You're gonna take a leap of faith. You're gonna say, you know what? I'm good. I'm taking all these swords out my back, and I'm giving them back to who they rightfully belong to, because they're not mine. They're not mine. Betrayal. You were betrayed. Moon in reverse. Everything got exposed. Everything was exposed. Everything. You had to release your fear because you found out. You found out. And I'm going to hurt your butt. Set you on a new path. A new path. To where? The unknown. You might have just left with the clothes on your back. Because when that tower falls, people are jumping. There's fire. You had to go through this tower. Way too many cards. Way too many. I'll take this one. Here's fighting again. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. This was yourself. This was your inner conflict. Because you were making your money. And now you had to start from basically 0. Again. You built your money up just to have someone come in and make you feel bad about yourself. Lack. You weren't good enough. You had to build yourself again. And now you're the Queen of Wands. Self-confident. Smells good, looks good, and everyone knows it, especially her. That's the self. You ain't waiting for this. He eventually crosses the finish line. He's the only one. But 9 of Pentacles, you need some more action. You need action. This is feeling stuck. This is bored. Bored. Boredom. Bored as hell. Environment, you have the King of Swords. In the reverse. He's not standing in his authority. He's not using his logic. Swords, it's Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It's about thoughts. It's about the truth. You're not standing in your truth, or someone isn't. In the environment that they're in. Three of Pentacles. You're going to get some help. You're going to get some help. People are going to come in. People are going to come in. And you know what? You're going to have a team rather than doing all this by yourself. This is a heavy burden. And then you have the Lovers. And they're independent. They love each other, but they're two separate people. That's why they don't touch hands. They're two people, separate, living separate lives. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Someone in your environment was greedy. Greedy. No. Confusion. confusion on the bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords. So what's your hopes and fears? You have the Six of Pentacles. Reverse. You ain't getting breadcrumbs anymore. I mean, how do we go from the 10 of Pentacles? It's just so crazy how people just, I don't know, they do the most. They do the most. They do the most. And I really believe it's because they have issues within themselves. So hopes and fears. You don't want to be breadcrumbs anymore. That's your hope. Three of Wands reverse. You're playing it small. I think that you need to heal. You don't want to come across this energy anymore that gives you a little bit and acts like they're giving you the world. They're giving shit. They're giving something that you can give to yourself. They're breadcrumbing you. So, you're having some delays in your long-term goals. You have to get balanced. Balance. Balance will set you free. Patience. Patience. Could you feel stuck? You're not stuck. You're not stuck. This is an illusion. Take the swords, turn around, cut the whatever it is around your body with the sword behind you, and take the blindfold off. It's an illusion. It's a thought. It's a thought. It's a thought. Thoughts can be very powerful. Very powerful. There you go. You're manifesting. You have everything you need in your toolbox to manifest in the beginning. After all this, whatever it is, fighting, arguing, losing yourself along with your money, because the devil made you feel like you weren't good enough. Made you feel like you weren't good enough. You know what? They ain't good enough. That's the whole problem. People have to project how they feel onto others. Outcome. There you go. Victory after the battle, because you have the Fool card here. You took a leap of faith. You took a leap of faith. Congratulations. Congratulations. You woke up. Now you're the King of Swords. You don't use your heart. Right now you use your head. You're using your logic. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Air signs are very analytical. And they have to know the big picture. You ain't playing. Nah. Yeah, you're not playing. You had to go through all this for nothing. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Because I don't think it was for nothing. Because you were getting betrayed. by someone that you thought was your soulmate. 1111. Fortune's Wheel. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Fortune's Wheel. You're on the receiving end now. You're not on the bottom. But they want you to stay. They want you to stay on the bottom. Because when you're on the bottom, they can step on you to feel better about themselves. Now they're losing sleep. Because you're finding Stella got her groove back. They're losing sleep. Could you imagine? Because you're on the receiving end of Fortune's Wheel. For real? People are crazy. That's crazy. Not a nerve. Losing sleep. Because you're becoming the Empress, you had to go through all these characters, all these situations in your life. And now you have a soft life. The Emperor is the only one who sits on a pillow. After all this hard confusion, fighting, losing money, and so on and so forth, you have become the Empress. You're birthing new ideas. Some of you could be pregnant. I don't know. Chariot. Now they don't want to let you go. Too late. You gotta go. There's no room for you here. My pillow only fits one. And that's my ass, not yours. I'll find your own damn pillow. This is like a narcissist, manipulator energy. Like start fights so you leave. Start fights so you would leave. You got to the point where you were like, I gotta figure this shit out. I gotta figure this shit out. You're ambitious. You know how to make $1 out of 50 cents. That's why you had 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. And then this ratchet energy comes along and throws you off your path. Spirit puts you right back on. Spirit said, we ain't gonna sit here for long. We're gonna sit here, but we ain't sitting here for long. We're gonna get up and we're gonna hustle. Queen of Cups, now you know. Now you know who deserves your love, your compassion, your empathy. Now you know. We always have to learn the hard way. Don't touch the fire, it's hot. Don't touch the stove, it's hot. Don't do that, you get hurt. Yeah, we learned. We learned. We know who to give our love to now. Waste of time. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, you're pouring into yourself. You're pouring into yourself. Good for you. Keep pouring into your cup because these people were taken and leaving you with empty cups. And they want to know why. Want to know why. You want to leave. It's almost like this person didn't want you to leave. They want you to stay stuck. Because if you're stuck, they're not the only one that feels stuck. So, misery loves company. Misery sure does love company. And I'm sorry, but that's a pity party for one. Take your miserable ass and get away from me. Okay. Oh, I got a flyer. Oh, shit. Queen of Swords. Her sword is sharp and it's hot. Hot and sharp. And she don't have no problem using it. High Priestess. Someone still don't get the memo. Someone still ain't getting the memo that they get cut. I will cut you. I will cut you down the size of my words, because everything I have to say is truth, facts. They want to fight. They want to protect what? Their lies. They're mad. They're mad. They want control. Sorry, bucko, you ain't got it. Sorry. Possible outcome looks good. The outcome looks good. After all this, you have choices. Choices. This time, choose wisely. Because in these cups, there's snakes and there's goblins, and choose wisely. You should have discernment like no other person. You've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. Collect all the collective has. Especially when you gotta go hard. Bad news. Bad news bears. Guess what? Bad news for you, boo-boo, because I'm moving on. I'm up out of here. I am not staying. Happily single. Happily single. That's what's up. That's what's up. Pour into your own cup. Can't go wrong. Turn your back and tell them, you know what? While my back is turned, you can have my ass to kiss. Oh, what fell? Not happy. Look it. They're not happy. Oh, well. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not. That's why. They had a sex addiction. Sex addiction. Sex addiction. And then they want to, what? I'm not saying this, but this is what the cards are saying. They want to lay up with somebody and then come back to you and you're innocent and then lay up with you. No, it ain't that serious. There's too many good men in the world. Sex addict. They learned a karmic lesson. Don't fuck with the collective. Excuse my language. I swear. I do swear. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Because we're protected. 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 Favored. Twin flame. You know, one of the twins in the twin flame journey, they have to learn from the other one. Hopefully this one learned. Because in his feelings, or she's in her feelings, maybe we should bring them flowers. Bring them flowers. So the old me's dead and gone, and maybe you should do the same thing. Bring them some flowers. Or maybe they should be handing you your flowers. Sneak secret accounts. Really? Sex addict. Sex addict. Goodbye. That's it. There's nothing else to say. Nothing else to say. Sex addict. Made you question yourself. Made you question. You know, this touches home to me because I get it. I get it. Not everybody has a heart like ours. And we automatically think, oh yeah, he's a good person. No, absolutely not. Half these people aren't. They're opportunists. and apparently sex addicts. Oh boy. My way. Get out of my face. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You couldn't even shine my shoes on my worst day. Get out of my face. Why don't you learn? Woo, woo. That's the sign of the police. Good. Maybe, just maybe, someone needs to be in a little square box for a second to realize their ways are bad. They're coping. Alcohol, drugs, sex addiction. Or somebody's pregnant, or fake news. Somebody saying they're pregnant. But why would you want to be with somebody who says to you, it's my way or the highway? I would tell him, look, Jack, get out my face, get out my way. Your way or the highway. Close the cycle. Close the cycle. It's going to close anyways. It's closed anyways. Spirit did us a favor. Spirit did. Spirit does best. Spirit does best. Really? Reckless love and sex. And that's it right here. Crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. Crazy. Crazy. That's an understatement. Let me give you affirmation. So the situation was the Five of Swords. It's a chariot crossing. Situation. Oh, look at this. It's beautiful. Wisdom. Wisdom. You might be going back to school, and look, there's a dog right there. Loyal companion. Wisdom. For all this nonsense. You're the light. Keep on shining. Keep on shining. Shine your light so bright that people can't stand it because it blinds them. Shine it so light. Shine it so bright because you are the light. Hope, temptation, You know, a lot of people, a lot of people have addictions. And it's like when somebody treats you bad, you question yourself so bad that it could be 20, 30 years you didn't do no type of substance, drink, job. And then they come in here and they tempt you. But you have hope. You have hope. And that was in the recent past. You kept your hope with your Ten of Pentacles, even though I don't know where they went. Possible outcome. This stack is a mess. A mess. Too many energies. Stand your power. Too much going on here. It's got my cards getting all discombobulated. Look, my cards are saying no. Clear out this energy. No. Even my cards are tired of this person. Foundation and achievements. After the tower, after the devil, after everything, you have foundation and achievements. With a rainbow. With a rainbow. Possible outcome. That's not you. No obstacles and challenges. We ain't got time for that. Fully late. Disruption. Told you. My cards are like, but that's you. Accelerated. Motion. You see that star? That's you. That's you. That's you. I gotta clear this energy. I have incense in the other room. Got my cards all discombobulated. Sorry guys, let me just, the energy's getting heavy. Very heavy. Very heavy. You guys too. You guys too. Cleanse this out. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna call in spirit. Because this reading is heavy. I have to be honest. Very heavy. Material and spiritual prosperity. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you, my higher self. Thank you. Thank you. Near future. Spiritual union. Spiritual union. Oh my goodness. Go away. Suffering and silence. Well, guess what? That's what we move on. Moving on. That's what the collective did for years. Suffering and silence. Suffering and silence. Let's do a little humor in this heavy energy. A little humor. Just a little bit. Burn the hoodie. Keep the lesson. Release. Memory. Empowerment. Keep the hoodie. Heartbreak won't age well. What's this say? Souvenirs from heartbreak don't age well. Burn it. Oh, look, she's burning it. Get out of your house. Anything of theirs, get out. Bare minimum. Here it is. Worthlessness. Worthlessness. You deserve flowers, not confusion. This person just was a whole hot mess. And he won't say the hot mess. Oh, no. He or she, they'll tell you they're the best thing since sliced bread. Law of attraction ain't law of laziness. So So while you were hustling, making your 10 of Pentacles, this fool was out there with a sex addiction, just doing the most. And it made you confused. Made you confused. Because like, damn, I'm working. The hell, you think my bills pay for themselves? Is that a money tree? Stop mistaking static for signals. Your anxiety isn't intuition. It's bad Wi-Fi. Anxiety, misinterpretation, and humor. You know, you gotta laugh. I laugh. I laugh at a lot now. Even though it hurts me, I just laugh. I can't help it. I cannot help it. Can't help it. Recent past. Possible outcomes. Possible outcome. Stop. Oh my goodness. That wasn't intuition. That was anxiety in a cape. Anxiety, self-awareness, perception. Yeah. Maybe that's why the 10 of Pentacles turned into a Page of Pentacles. Maybe you were so anxious that you couldn't sit still and had to keep moving. And when you move, money's about. Your heartbreak isn't Broadway ready. Not every feeling deserves a full cast musical. Drama, balance, perspective. Drama queen. Get him a Burger King hat. Call him the king. Call him the king. Call him the king. Call him the king. Yep. Fake version of you. Mask. You changed your whole vibe to be easier for them. Ill. Authenticity, rejection, self-honor. Never dumbing yourself down for no one. They wouldn't do it for you. They wouldn't do it for you. Or me. Or the guy down the street with a bump leg. Near future. Stop mistaking chaos for chemistry. That's not a twin flame. That's a fire hazard. Obsession, illusion, danger. Danger. Abort. Abort. Keep bar right where it is. Your standards aren't too high. Their effort is too low. Expectation, self-worth, and value. In the future, I'm gonna pull it because I like it. All right, let's see. Self. Self. Girl, your comfort zone is a trap. Fear, stagnation, growth. Meditate. Get out of here. I don't know how it went right back. I don't know how it always, that's what fortune's will. You're at the top, you're at the bottom. But you're at the magician. Manifest. Get your chakras in order. Balance them up. Balance them. Even if you gotta listen to YouTube. Environment. Spiritual glow-ups don't come with filters. Healing isn't I can't even read. Oh my goodness, I'm just getting tired. Authentic. It's awkward. Authenticity, struggle, reality check. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. My brain starts to shut down. Spiritual glow-ups don't come with filters. That's right. It's in the hopes and fears. I'll give you your affirmation. And I have to get up out of here. Don't trust chaos. That's the hopes and fears. Don't recycle heartbreak like plastic bottles. You don't get 10 cents for that. Stop trying to heal in the same place that broke you. Cycles, escape, liberation. And the outcome. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all shuffling along. Slow. Oh, this is way too many, but we'll take it. So, outcome. Stop. If they're stingy, if they're stingy with chips, greedy. If they're stingy with chips, stingy with love. Stop trying to save people who won't share their snacks. Reciprocity, fairness, and boundaries. Breadcrumb. You don't deserve this. Stop giving idiots spiritual credit. Not everyone is a lesson. Some people are just dumb. Reality, humor, blunt truth. And then you got bare minimum. You deserve flowers, not confusion. Worthiness, love, standards. Raise your standards. Raise them so high. Congrats, you just sponsored the circus. The circus is in town and they're hiring for clowns. You want red flags? Not a damn parade. Awareness, choice, wake up call. Wake up call. We all in this together. We're all in this together. We are all in this together. We made mistakes, but you know what? I'm not my mistake. I'm not my mistake. Nah. Oh. I got two of them. Confidence is a key to success. New Moon in Leo. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full Moon in Cancer. Full Moon in Cancer. Your commitment is being tested. Commitment to yourself. First quarter moon. So that's what I have for you guys. You know what? I'm just gonna pull. Sometimes I like when the tarot card readings run long. Let's see what we got. False person. Great fortune. Main male. Change. Gift. see what Kippa has to say. Kippa say, justification. Somebody get married. Lovers. Bad health. Community. Community. Courtship. Courtship. So somebody, because you're working with the community, you're not selfish. Selfish gets you nowhere. Lonely, but alone. With just happy your life is gone. It's selfish. So there's a male man with great fortune. Courtship. Change. Gift. Community. You might be selfless like me. You might give to less fortunate because I know how it is. But you know what? Sometimes you have to be around people like that to see. Done. Coffin. Coffin. Done. Alright, guys. And it doesn't mean coffin, doesn't mean death. It just means now it's going to be, it goes on to a different part of life. Coffin. That old life is gone. It's dead. It's you outgrew it. Congratulations. Changes are coming. You got a main male with great fortune, courtship, change, a gift, and a community. Watch out, look out for your people in the community. And then here you go. You're on to another cycle of life. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the reading. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.